Yo, Lane, how's it going? Welcome back, Plugs. Hey, Wrangler. Simplicity, hello. Yes, Gizmoo. How did you possibly know that? How could you possibly have seen that coming? You are all over your VK statistical analysis. How slow is it though? It's got to be so slow. If it wasn't so slow, it would be the meta. If it wasn't so slow, that's what we would all be doing every day. All right, how's Cafe looking? Slow as heck. Gizmoo, I knew it. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be doing the same stuff, Gizmoo. In fact, I'm even going to try that other spot that's a little different, but who knows? We're going to just give this a few moments. How are we doing on... Yeah, we've got enough of everything. Let's just make sure we've got enough of ground bait stuff. Not that we're going to be catching enough fish, at least initially, to burn through ground bait, but... Yo, that's so exciting, Lane, that you and Blunty might actually go fishing in real life today. That's so cool. You switched one rod on this and two rods on 1414. Yeah, that's smart. What's up, Okie? You got... Wait, you got a Bream trophy on the normal stuff, Gizmoo? That's one thing I haven't caught yet. I'm sure it'll happen eventually, I guess, but it'd be nice to catch a Bream trophy. What the heck is going on, man? It's freaking taking forever. Alright. I don't even remember what we're looking for now. It's been so long. Okay. I hope Sweet Cream stays really good for a long time, because I still have 25 portions left of the 6 side, which I don't know how that happened. That had to have been an accidental click at some point. Could not have been on purpose. Alright, now we also will make some caramel 8s into some powder. Yeah, did you see how many hours he stayed there? I don't know how many, but like there was definitely a lot of time between fish, even for the person that posted the spot. All right, we're going clip 17 though. That's kind of cool. That's kind of unusual. Unusual. You did a bit change to your PVA. Oh, interesting. Oh, really, Renzi? On small stuff or big stuff? Chars on Archie are pretty active. Oh, nice. That's fun. Chars on Archie are always fun. All right. Now remember, we're going a little bit different clip here, because I'm a different type of clipper. Clip a little differently than your average beast. little bit of a different clipper. I mean, that goes within 5 meters. There's no way we miss that area. We should be good. All right, and this is definitely, golly, man, but you don't have a good view of, maybe it's right here. This is definitely a sit-down kind of, this is a sit-down kind of carp spot. No question. No question about it, chat. Okay, let's see here. Yo, Amar, 6 minutes in, you beat the bait in the water. That's pretty impressive. I think I'm gonna work on, I don't know. So I've got some other, like, you know, deep sea trolling missions to work on in FP tonight, but I'm thinking about doing my create a character first few moments in game video at some point later tonight, Amar. We'll see. Sweet Caramel 18 and Caramel 20 sinking at bucket spot, not the VK spot. Oh, Renzi, fancy. That's actually fancy. I see what you did there. By the way, Gizmo says, I was watching the videos on FP and the DLC looks great, to be honest. I can't wait for RF4 to introduce trolling on the sea. You have just said, Gizmo, what I have been just inside clamoring for. RF4 for me is so far and above the best fishing game, but it's a little bit painful that at this moment, another game has this incredible trolling the deep sea or fishing with live bait or bottom fishing on the sea with multiple rod pod holders, to be able to do that and it's not in the game of choice. It's painful. Thank you for watching those videos though, Gizmo. I hope you will continue to enjoy them. I know that it's going to be short-lived in terms of how long I live at the ocean of Japan, but while I'm there, I think I'll have a good time. The heck was that, man? Something made a funny sound and I don't like it. What is this? George just sending me random GB. Thanks, I think. I won't say that. Thank you. Maybe? What is this? I can't wait to see what this is. I just wish there was a little bit of explanation maybe, but what do y'all think this is? Okay, George, you got me. You got me, George. And I even said thank you before looking to see the troll. I even saw the troll after I'd said thank you. Cassavir, no. That is not what that is. I got the salmon today. What? Renzi, congratulations! The whole community celebrates, right? Big salmon? I felt the same way. Their sea gameplay is much better than RF4. I wouldn't play FP, but this alone is much better than Norway's F4. So, this is how I would say. The breadth of fishing in RF4 Norway, Norwegian Sea, is much better. I guarantee you that I would get sick of the Japanese ocean map much faster than the Norwegian Sea. But the RF4, I mean the Fishing Planet map has this one thing that for right now, as it's new and I'm trying to figure it out, is so amazing. And that's trolling multiple rods or bottom fishing multiple rods and actually feeling like you're out in the ocean in a little bit different way. That's the thing, you know? That's the thing. Oh. Yo, Ramathor, how's it going? As someone who was stationed in Japan for 3 years, I missed out on so much fishing because I didn't do any of it. Oh, Ramathor. How cool that you've just been there at all, though. I wish I would not have opened it, Arian. It was a bomb. I think the reason this game is so good is because it stayed on subject with the European style fishing. I don't see it that way anymore, though. I feel like at this point, RF4 is saying, we are doing everything. As soon as we can do it, we're going to do everything. But we still have this standard where it's got to be a certain level of fun and realism. I don't feel like they've got a marriage to European fishing anymore, but I could be wrong. George sent it to you too, Johnny. Well, there you go. You got 3 of them and they were pretty useful. What's up, Atman? One-eyed Willie. We got to figure a place for our light real quick. And then I'm going to get back to the questions and such. I don't know. I think we put it like right here. We don't want to see it necessarily unless we look at it. But we also want to feel the warmth a little bit. All right. I have 3 Fortuna Carp 8 XHs and HSVs. I've been carp fishing for a few days and my HSV's mech are in the 5 to 7 point damage range. I do not lock. When should I repair? Also, do you recommend upgrading HSV friction? Thank you for any and all help. So, I don't personally upgrade HSVs, but I've also never been in the position where that was even a thing. When HSVs came out, I already had stronger reels. And so I love HSVs for what they are, but I've never felt the need to try to push them to be something else. So I'm not the right person to answer that question. I hear that it takes damage a little faster and that it's more expensive to upgrade or repair once you've upgraded it, but I still think it's your choice on whether you'd be a little more efficient, getting carp in a little more quickly, and having to pay for those upgrades more often, or if you would rather have normal HSV with cheaper repair costs and all that. I think it's personal preference at that point. Just knowing the information yeah, we're not doing that, folks. That's a non-starter. So when do you repair? There's a really good staff guide on repairing your different parts of your rods and reels, when to do it, why to do it. I'm going to point you to that guide on the forum. If somebody can find it and whisper it to me, I'll link. If not, I'll try to look for it later. But that's the expert advice. I'm not sure. I probably wouldn't repair at 5 to 7%. But exactly when, again, maybe when you start to feel a major difference, you'd want to do it. But not worth the friction upgrade, Wrangler says. Also, I don't repair mechs till 30. I probably don't wait that long, but I'm with Wrangler. It's not at 5 to 7% for sure. Nicola, welcome back. It's going good. How are you doing? Lane says the only thing this needs is to bottom fish from a boat. I don't know if I say only thing. I would still love to see their take on fly fishing and some other things too, but that would be great. I have a question for Fishing Planet. Is it worth it to buy the DLC? Talking about a personal question, that is going to be up to you. I think the reasonable answer is no. Unless your personal preferences and situation, put you in a different direction. If they give us trolling with multiple rods, they'll have to increase prices in silver and all stuff. Yes, I think you're right. I think the game is balanced for using one rod at a time. I'm just telling you, it is so fun. So I don't know. Maybe on the next C map, they can balance it in a different way. I really don't know. But, I mean, it's a video game. Let's get creative, guys. We'll figure it out. I was 19, 21 years old. I had 2 things on my mind. All of us think about this. Gizmo says there's multiple viable ways to play the Fishing Planet Sea fishing, where only non-painful way for me is play R4 Norways, do small lures, perking. Everything else is way too painfully slow. And see, that's not been the case for me, Gizmo. I don't know how long you've been at Norway, but over the course of months now, a year or more, however long it's been, I have fished all different types of fishing and had a great time at all of them, really. I don't know that I've had a super negative experience. Some things like the flying collar rig at times has been so slow that it's like, well, maybe I'd rather be doing something else. But man, I just think it's great. So I hear what you're saying. I don't fully disagree with you, but I'm just saying, for me, there's enough going on in RF4 that I would always choose the Norwegian Sea and what's available there. But holy cow, I wish that this fun I'm having doing this one thing in the Japanese map was available in RF4 as well. I wish there was a way to search for RF4 for a piece of equipment that's currently mounted in a rig. Yeah, in my opinion, that would be really cool, Seismic. Upgrade the friction when it can't pull fish you want anymore. That's a good way of looking at it, Atman. I wouldn't recommend upgrading them as they'll still damage a lot because they're underpowered and you'll have to spend a lot more on repair. Are we doing comp today? Yeah, I think we should. I think we should. Maybe when I bounce off of this spot or off of the big boilies, maybe that's the moment we engage some wild three-way species rare carp comp. Like the black carp, the, who knows, orangey, something else. Woo! Bug says, I upgrade the HSV friction around 8 to 10% since it's so cheap anyway. There you go. Yeah, I mean, if you feel like you're just making so much silver using them that increasing the repair cost a little bit, I mean, ultimately, does that actually put a dent in anything? Probably not. I don't know. This is going to be hard to get in if we don't choose a different angle. There we go. All right, first fish, big fish. I like it. I like it. But yeah, let's help me remember. Let's do comp as soon as we get a little fishing in here. Cross says, I think when it gets to 15%, you start to notice it, and after that, one big fish takes it to 40. Fly fishing is what you're pumped for. I hope it comes eventually. You mean repaired, not upgraded? Oh, gotcha, Bug. You were just talking about repairing. At what point do you repair it? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if it's a replacement, if the part you're repairing is a replacement, it should be the same. Oh, thank you so much, Wrangler. I honestly should just bookmark this. What we should do is create a freaking a command. Exclamation point. Can I do that over here? Exclamation point repair. Just should load that up. Hold on, let me see if I can find a custom command here. Under MooBot, I think. Commands, custom commands. I've got plenty of space, so I want to create one. Create command name is repair command. I know it doesn't come up that often, but like there's times that I want to look at it. And oh, actually, let's do it. Just repair. 1 in 25 characters. Oh crap! Do I already have this? Are you serious? Somebody type hashtag repair. Somebody type hashtag repair in chat, please. I'm trying to set it up and it says you can't name one on something you already have. I'm sitting here trying to create a custom command that I've already created. That's like, how long does it take AI to get smarter than a human? In my case, like it happened about 3 decades ago. So these days, it's not even a competition. We're just chilling. We already know the food chain. Okay. Mech depends on what reel you're using. Nicola says how much leader you have. If caliber, 30 kilo max drag, using 15 liter max, 50% max. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you just lost me. You just crossed over into the AI understands. I don't. I actually do understand what you're saying, and it's actually really important to remember that sometimes the best use of when to repair your mech has to do with the percentage of strength you need, nothing to do with how much strength you could have when you lock it or anything like that. That's Levo's repair guide for 2018, so it's a little out of date. Oh, okay. Wait, well, what did you just link? Did you not just link that? Is it a different one? I feel like that's what you just linked, right? Are you saying it's a different... Imagine the bite rate of Norway. Now imagine trolling. I don't know. Is there a guide for upgrading gear? I don't think there is. The fish would get away while reeling the first ride. You enjoy pulling 130 meters of line with a 5 kilo cusk on 1/8 reel speed? You're built different. I run 2 Nargas and an Avi. I think I don't remember the name of the third. Sirion says, just started playing the game again. I haven't been on since Yama got released. Is it worth chartering a boat for 5 days and sea fishing? I've actually, my final hour and 20 minutes, I take it you're trying to get me to craft a lure for you, perhaps, is releasing tomorrow morning. But spoiler, it went better than the first 2 sessions. So in like an hour and a half, using the blue lurker, I made about 1,100 silver on the 41 meter hole. And that's on a low level leveling account. So if you have jigging unlocked, for example, it might be even better. Now, I will say you want to have your bait harvesting to 60%, in my opinion, because you want to use safe bait to complement your lure. But I think it's pretty good. It's just up to you. I would do some research first if you don't know much about it. Fly fishing would be amazing. I want to get into in real life fly fishing. That'd be cool. Yo, what's up, Desperados? It's mid-afternoon for me. All I do is carp fishing, fly fishing, and pan fishing. I enjoy Fishing Planet. Lack of dynamic spawns removes the sim aspect. I chase largemouth stripers, sand bass, hybrids, crappie, and all the catfish. That was Ubug that says, I enjoy Fishing Planet, but the lack of dynamic spawns. Yes, I agree. I 100% agree with you. You're correct. For me as well. And then Ramathor is talking about chasing largemouth stripers, etc. Vuju says, I would like a fish to jump from the water from time to time in RF4. Well, it does now, right? Depends on where you fish, Vuju, and what you're fishing for. We do have some jumpers now. Not as much as FP, but we do have some jumpers now. Gizmo says, yeah, that's exactly why I don't play it anymore too. RF4 is just a better game, but the Japan DLC, in my opinion, is better than Norway. I love it, Gizmo. That is a bold, strong statement. Ditch the bass, pick up fly and carp. You'll be happier. Oh, come on, Lane. There's so many people that love bass fishing. It's the same one, but then I reread it and everything on there is what I still do. Okay, cool. Boog, you have Japan? Wait, how many people, is there anyone currently fishing Japan? I mean, how are we missing? There's just like this one opportunity in time where 3 or 4 of us could go out in my expensive little boat and we could all troll at the same time on stream. Not today, but I'm just saying, like, that's possible, right? Siron says, I'm 100% on everything besides marine fishing. Oh, you're set. You're set. Daggum. Heck yeah, go get into that marine fishing. It's a blast. What level are you? Vuju says, not when you fish them? Well, I don't know what you mean. Oh, you want to see it jump before it's on the line, not afterwards? Because in RF4, it jumps after it's on your line. I have 1.2 kilo jumpers on mosquito. There you go. Pike jump, salmon sometimes. So many people are wrong. Lane, come on, Lane. I think bass fishing is a blast. If I lived somewhere else, or if I had gotten into it at a younger age, or I don't know, whatever, I might lean more towards carp fishing and bottom fishing, but I just didn't have those experiences growing up. Not when it's hooked, something on the surface of the water. Yeah, so you just want the map itself to feel a little more alive. I think they're trying to move in that direction. We've gotten a little more of that. Stuff swimming around, that kind of thing. We could also do a sorry comp. Who has level 82? That's insane. No, no, no. I'm not expecting. I mean, who knows? We could have somebody level 82 in chat. I just didn't know how many people had purchased the DLC. You have to try out something. The vintage event rod with the vintage reel together on Belaya. So nice. You cast near to the wall. Oh, that's awesome, Desperados. I actually want to do that on a video. I just haven't remembered yet. Almost 40, 83. People also like Black Liquors and Morgan Wallen music. They're also wrong. Pike does jump when you hook them, and the bigger salmons too. True. I think he was talking about when it's not hooked at all. Just like out there on the water. Ipen says, the only thing IMO that Fishing Planet has over R4 is having to set up before you travel makes it more realistic than the bait box we have in RF4. Ramathor agrees with Lane. Got so many people in chat these days, MDawg can't catch his breath. I'm just so excited. Plus, I'm drinking coffee, which, you know, the caffeine's like hitting my bloodstream. And I feel like I'm about to crawl right out of my skin. In a fairly healthy way. You love black licorice? There you go. Rap God. You know what I kind of wanted to go back and watch again? 8 Mile. Maybe not the whole movie, just maybe those last battles. I don't feel like I've seen that in about a decade. Got it from my grandma when I was younger. She would just hand me a few to shut me up. That's funny. Feeling like we're at a cattle auction? Moo, Arian says. But carp fishing is harder, fighting in simpler gear. We just don't learn it here. True. So true. I'm not going to argue with you, Lane. Is this slow enough yet? Yo, Javon, how's it going? Black licorice in the Netherlands, huh? There's a video on YouTube, last 3 battles. That's what I'm talking about, Gizmo. I would love to go to Netherlands as well, actually. Let's think about this, chat. We got to at least keep the lines in till like 9 a.m., by the way, because you never know what's about to come in. It's possible is all I'm saying. I think we just, is it just going to be like... Oh, I know. I haven't done it yet. I know. I'll do it in just a second. I hear you, Blunty. Okay. Let's take care of it. All right. This is like borderline big. Are you American? I feel like most Americans think it's disgusting. Yes, I'm American. Exactly. Perfect combo. Black licorice on stroop waffle with a croquette from the moor on the side. Wow, it's like we just went into a whole different language or something. Copper Lake is more for picker rods. No. Ooh, that's a nice dinks linear, by the way. It's not more for picker rods, but it's also not for picker rods. Picker rods are great here. Feeder rods could work too, just not carp rods. Alright, the dinks are coming in. You're finished. It's pretty much illegal to dislike black licorice here. I like red licorice, but I am not a black licorice guy. There's no way we're sending this out there without frickin' PVA on it, by the way. Which is a shame, because I wish it was in the water, but I don't even think I've made the PVA. Licorice in on ice cream, yum, but not good for blood pressure. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Dan? That's interesting. We're getting a little low on that. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I guess we'll go back to this. That's fine. I've actually been running caramel pellets as one of the attractants instead of just straight sweet cream pellets. This is fine though. How are you approaching copper today, Dan? All right. Atman says, I'm downloading Fishing Planet to check it out again. You convinced me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Slow enough for you yet? Yeah. Well, it's still early morning. I feel like, we could still get one or two more really good fish. Are you all here with 2018 on 17 clips because of the BT? I don't know that we're all here. It might just be me. I think other people are making better choices with their time. It's less slow at bucket spot, but still slow. If we aren't careful talking about where we want fishing in this game, they might pull some strings. Suddenly the Caribbean is historical Russian territory. Oh, they're not just doing Russian territory anymore. I mean, I know you're probably trying to be funny, but we're well past RF4 just being Russian. How are you doing, MDawg? Did I miss anything? No. We're really just getting started, Jane. At a slow spot. We're going to switch soon. On bucket spot without PVA, only caramel corn and milk cream. That works well. Yeah, that does work well. I feel a bit lost. So much stuff in the game to catch up on. Yeah, there is a ton. There is a ton, actually. It is cool. Like, again, I probably won't do this on stream much longer. But it is cool to have a way to fish copper right now where you do get some bites. But if you get a bite, it's much more likely to be a more significant fish. Like, this is almost a trophy tench. All right. Let us think about this. I want to try the other unusual spot. And we can start a comp if y'all want to. A fun comper comp. All right, looks like the other spot is 4334, which is very near here. And it's a literal clip 7. And it's using the smaller stuff. Smaller baits. And smaller hook, actually. Okay, do we actually want to try the smaller hook approach? That is so fascinating. Has anybody tried this? I've been having a few 1-hour breaks after 2 hours. ETA on comp. I'm ready to start now. I'll go ahead and load it up. I'm just trying to think about this other spot. 3,000 in 6 hours so far at Bucket Spot. Wow. Yeah, you have to be 6K reels or smaller. The new Avias are great. Same with the blue, whatever they're called. Tried that spot too, but it was the same as where you are now? Really, Renzi? Okay, I've got to try that. Thank you, Wormshaft. Yeah, dock spot with 7-meter clip. That's correct. 7-meter clip. Let's go try it. Are we gonna do smaller hook? Did you actually try the smaller hook? That is fascinating, right? Let's give it a try. I mean, we're already doing such weird things on this map. We might as well try this for a minute at least. Okay, so we're doing... we're doing the 14s. Ooh. Definitely am not going to put PVA on all three for long, by the way, on this spot. All right, let's set up the comp. We got to choose... okay, where's the black one? We definitely want this one. And maybe this one. Is this too rare? Yeah, we'll take one of the rares off. All right, these two are possible, right? Orangey and Kohaku. 24 hours. Get some people in here. Any rod type. No silver. No password. Nobody is catching those fish. Hey, if people join, somebody will catch at least 2 of those. Yeah, tench in the water is awesome. Depends on where you draw the borders of Russia. What's up, Moy? Maybe you have better luck. What is this bucket spot at Copper? Yeah, that's right at spawn. That's probably where I'll head back to, honestly. Nobody gives my Narga 6,000 a mention for Copper. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, good point. Good point, Boog. I'm gonna stand with Boog on this. Narga 6,000 is worth considering. Bucket spot is on spawn directly to water bucket. You'll see it. Nobody's catching those fish. Yo, Spicy Gun, how's it going? I've never seen a Yutsurio, the black one. I have had so few fish today that I'm tempted to say thank you to the fish that comes my way. Totally agree. Bucket spot has no Kohaku. Okay. Well, we'll see. We shall see. Alright, so we're going to 43.34. It's got to be this dock over here, right? 7-meter clip. I'm going to set them up at one at a time. Is anybody joining? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's, oh, man. I'm going to want to use my, my rod pod for this. Let's be honest. Alright. You just caught one, Renzi? Yay! It's possible. It's possible. I think we have a fish on, don't we? Oh no, we don't. That's disappointing. Oh well. Doing the anniversary task? Nice, nice, Spicy. Good luck. If you're doing Narga 6s, why not gold 60s? All right, is everybody, how close are we to ready to go? Is everybody else that's wanting to join that has not joined already? That is the question. Everybody ready up? Predator ready up? Anybody in chat wanting to join that you haven't joined? Steam players should be able to join, yes. You're after Jaws at Norway? Nice. Love it. Alright, can we go like this? Yes. Just as a little reminder. Alright, are we ready? Everybody's readied up? Wait, is one person... yo, Big Dog Patton, you just go hit escape, click on competitions, and find the one that says rare comp, which I can't even find. Oh, here it is. By MDawg, rare comp. Click on it and join. We should have done Gibble Crucian comp. I mean, you know, we got time. We got time. You're not old enough for copper yet? Yeah, we should do a lower level comp next, actually. Alright. Is that you? Are you in, Big Dog? Any spots you recommend in Norwegian Sea? 41. The 41 bank. Especially if you don't have a lot of things unlocked, like specialty rig baits, rig spots. Okay, alright, here we go. Everybody, good luck. Have fun. Go out, do great things. I'm just going to fish with one rod during this comp. I like the idea that, like, basically one fish could win the comp. This is an unusual comp, right? Low level comp you would join. We should do like a bream comp. Sorry, not a bream comp. What I meant to say was we should do a 30-minute bleak comp. That's what I meant to say, and then I was reading bream in chat. That's awesome, Jane. Yo, Gizmo. I'm telling you, one fish could win this thing. You won your HSV, nice. Fully upgraded 17 drag HSV. Nice. Okay. Whoa. No way. Gizmo has 2 fish already? We can just go ahead and log out. Gizmo showed up today. Holy cow. He is not playing around. That's right. I mean, there's a lot of people in this comp. 2 fish have been caught, and they were both caught by the same person. Gizmo has been studying Copper Lake since the moment it came out. He's been preparing. He only had 1 shot. He was not going to miss his shot. Mom spaghetti? Something like that. What's up, Jane? I've been pushing you for that. That's true, Gizmo. That's true. You've been ready. Right, rock and roll. What do y'all think about my bleak idea? No? Is that not the way to go? What might be cool is, holy cow, look at the trophies coming out at Tuba. Look at these trophies. Is that in the pond? Maybe it's finally time for me to go fish that buffalo spot. That's not low enough level though, I'm guessing. I actually don't really want to do a bream. Well, it's kind of cool. Burbot at Belaya. Oh, there's a bear tench. What about bear? Is there anybody that's wanting to do the comp that can't make it to bear? We could do like a tench comp at bear. That might be fun. And if anybody happens to still be working on golden tench, it's just like you get a little bonus. You get a bonus hour of fishing with all your comrades in a comp. Did you ask a question that I missed, Avzi? Hold on, let me see. What's your most recent messages? Hello to you. Do you have any spots for my trip? Wait, are you doing copper? Remind me, Avzi. Big Dog says sounds fun with bleak. Okay, maybe we do bleak then. Maybe we do bleak. I had some other ideas, but any of them I'm fine with. Sounds good, Gizmo. Golden tench. There you go. So I'm not opposed to doing both of those two because I think... Hold on. Guys. Wait, is this one of the ones I chose? I can't remember now. Yes, it is, right? Kohaku? That was an 8-meter clip, by the way, not 7. Just imagine that this is like the last battle in... We're about to get another fish here. I need the golden task, still can't find it. What's up, Cole? I can make it to bear. Good. Crayfish tail is too OP for golden tench. Luckily, you'll have your Fortuna carp rod by then. Nice. Gizmo should ask, why are we doing silver comp? 0 silver comp? I should ask it. You're doing Norway. Okay, 41 meter. 41 meter is your friend. Take your lurker, if you're going to get an extra lurker, or your handmade foam fish or maggots, or the lures they give you, and try 41. That's my advice. That's what was best for me in my leveling series. Part 3 of my trip comes out at like 9 a.m. tomorrow. The third part of it was the best. You only have Berg open and the other river. So, Johnny, if we do bleak comp at Winding Rivulet, you can participate. If you like float fishing. I never bothered max harvesting like an idiot. Hey, there's no time like the future. Like the present is what I mean, Cole. Bleak on Winding, do it? Yeah, we'll do 30 minutes for bleak and an hour for Tinch. I'm up. I'm game if y'all are game. Kelly was telling me something, asking me to test match at Bear. Wait, what? The amount of bleak trophies I got on wet bread? On wet bread? Wow. Test at Copper. Oh, you're trying to test something? Oh yeah, match rods. You want to know if medium light match rods. Remember, there's a restriction at Copper. You can only use medium light match rods or less. I think she just wanted to know in general how float fishing was looking at Copper. I am too OP at bleak. Let's do Bear, Gizmo says. You guys have nothing on me not being mean. You started it. Oh, have fun. Do great things. 41 meter bank. Yes. I'll try my float fishing is rough. I only bottom fish right now. Gotcha. Well, for bleak, you don't need much progression. Just like throw in a fly, pearl barley, bloodworm, or castor at 18 centimeter depth. So very shallow. You'll catch them. 41 meters in depth. It's just that's the place on the map that I'm recommending you go. That 41 meter bank. Yeah, I've got lots of videos on it. True. Oh, I thought Kelly had said she wanted you to test it. I don't remember. Maybe someone else did. I don't remember, Cole. Totally possible. That nibble never turned into a fish, by the way. Yeah, I was definitely, I mean, if I have any time outside of these comps, I was definitely wanting to fish at the spawn point and try to make some silver here at Copper. But I'm game with doing these comps first. That's another nice linear, by the way. On a 4 size hook? That's bizarre, but I'll take it. Love it. We've had two really nice dinks linears. Oh my goodness, so many messages. 3 lure recommended for the salmon on Archie. Okay, gotcha. Sure. Please and thank you. Absolutely. Hopefully make some money in XP. Yes. No, the bells from Anniversary just make normal cheap bell sounds, but they are pretty to look at. All right, guys, we are on to something here. Wrangler says, I said that I was, holy cow, we passed the 200,000 XP mark. What do you mean streamer luck? I earned that fish. Why didn't we do a silver comp? Yeah, I do remember you talking about float fishing, Wrangler. You bought 3 sensors. Nice. You like the Norway videos? Thanks, Jane. Did you see they reverted the nighttime cooldown? No, did they, Blunty? That's amazing. I love that map with every fiber of my being. It is a great map. What's up, Grandpa Goes Fishing? Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Miji. What is the deal with 10 out of 10 crafting these days? I mean, max skills would produce a lot of 10 out of 10s. I don't know. Yo no say. Ooh, is that a tench? We are using a tench-sized hook. So that's kind of cool. I actually kind of like this spot so far. We're chilling, we're drinking coffee, and we're catching big, nice fish. Yeah, I think it's, I don't know what the average is, Cole, and it probably depends on if you're talking ground bait versus lures or whatever. Lures, I'm thinking one every 5. One every 5 tends to be 10 out of 10. I don't know. Go Bolo, no restrictions. Told that yesterday. What's up, Grandpa Goes Fishing? Welcome back. This map will be my home. Oh, that map. Talking about Norway, aren't you? Yeah, if you're going to make a home at just one map, Norway's probably a good choice. Your Norway videos are on YouTube. Yes, they are. Interesting. I couldn't catch a single fish there. Did you use smaller hooks? How much time in real life do I have on the trip? 5 hours. 5 whole hours. All of them used to crank 10 out of 10, 90% of the time. Oh, I mean, if that's the case, then things have definitely changed. Other maps except Amber, Tongue, Tuba, Yama can disappear. Severski, like, okay, well, bye-bye maps. Yeah, I did. Even cast north as well. Interesting. 5 hours in real life house. If that's what I said, that's kind of funny. But I meant to say 5 in real life hours. This is an F1 here. No, it's a tench. I can't tell the difference in those two fish, by the way, chat. Going once, going twice. Sold to the man with the hat on. There's 2 tench in a row. Just warming up for the comp. Five in real life hours. You wanted to say holy cow? Well, holy cow it is. Zabisku, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. And I should say thank you for the follow as well. Wormshaft, thank you for the follow from a while ago. Same to you, Key. Joxer as well. I think it was Joxer. I was like in the midst of recording a video. Boom. Lord of the Rings reference pops up. Thank you for following, Joxer. It was pretty cool. Pretty sweet timing. That was like next level. Timing it when you know I'm filming a video. How did you know though? It's amazing. Copper was crazy today. Made 6K in 10 hours without any trophy. What was your approach, Grandpa? I feel like I'm doing the wrong thing. Method? Are you in my Discord? Would you mind posting a picture of what you had how you had your method showed up? If you'll allow me to steal it, this is like the best video fodder I've heard all day. I only like carp, sturgeon, and catfish maps. Are there? Oh no, it's a fake one. That was one of those fake bites, y'all. I hadn't seen one of those in a while. If I was only using feeder rods, right? Wait, did I even send you your lures? I am so sorry. Not sorry, but I mean, it did take me a minute. I think you got a 10 out of 10, my friend. Just kidding. 9 out of 10. Nine out of 10. No way. Did you get an 8 out of 10? Nah, they're all 9 out of 10. Makes sense. Do you know any spot for eel on Old Berg? Ooh, I do not. Checked VK. Those fish are what I also like to fish in real life. Oh, cool. You're killing the dinks, though? Oh, nice, Gizmo. Relooster, welcome back. How's it going? I am ready for that Tinch comp. Me and Tinch are simpatico today. What color, if foam, do I use? I'd start off with yellow and then try different ones. That's me personally. Second, I'd go red, I think, but seriously, all of them can be good. There's eel spot near camp on Old Berg. There you go. Dan says eel spot on camp, near camp on Old Berg. No sturgeon exist in Romania anymore. That's sad. Red, yellow mainly, black works also. Mayloni, greetings. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yo, Lucas. Getting those orangies. 6 to 7 meter clip. So let's see, we're at 43.34 right now. We should update this since it's a weird spot. Meloni, thanks for the follow. Carp is more popular in Romania. Okay. How do I fish? Do I constantly reel in? Oh my goodness, Avi. Have you gone to Norway without any prep? You want to let it sink to the bottom, close the bail, and then you're going to do the pilker motion, which is like a jigging, just jigging it up and down. Don't reel at all. Just jig it up and down. You want to keep it in that bottom layer. You'll get some fish. You will get the fish. I'm looking for chafer larva. Sorry, Meloni. Welcome to the stream and all that, but we're not sending out gold bait right now. Zander, pike, and catfish are after that. It does pause when you log out, true. Oh, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about this. Sorry in advance. Sorry, not sorry. Hey, how about this carp? Is it beautiful or is it beautiful? MDawg locked in? Yeah, MDawg's locked in today.
Challenge.
Yo, Siron, thank you so much. Look at that prime sub, y'all. Wow. Thank you so much for the support. That means a lot. Dude, I'll never use large 1 hooks again. Large 4 for the win. Another Dinks linear. You're waiting for Bimba to bite in game. I hope you get it, Jane. Scan? It's pretty crazy. Stunning carp. I'm considering moving spots. What's up, Arian? You think I'm killing them? Same bait, same hook, same spot. No fish. Meat! No PVA. Avi says got one. Nice. Saran says, you're the only one of the old skill RF4 still playing, I see. Interesting. Tell me a couple of your other old school people you're thinking of. How old school are you thinking? I never know if someone means from like old school like 3 years ago or old school like the people that were streaming this game when I first started playing it. Which I did start streaming it pretty early from playing it, but I'm just saying it was... There's some really old school people and then there's some like old school people. But again, thank you so much for the follow. I do really appreciate it. Lane says, could you do a video guide on the white bream and Vimba spot? Let's see. I mean, I don't know that it, I mean, I can tell you that the white bream I caught on a red worm feeder. Very simple. Loop rig, red worm, feeder, white bream ground bait. Most simple thing you can imagine. Now, theoretically, white bream should be better on float, but every once in a while you'll get a spot like that where it seems like feeder is still worth using. You can also do the boilie approach, obviously, for the white bream, but I got mine on red worm. Vimba, I have no idea. Vimba felt like a complete RNG fest. Roll the dice. I ended up trying 2 or 3 different spots, and one of them I happened to get it just over a kilo. I haven't fished. It's been, I did those when the challenge first started, so I don't know. I'm not saying I won't. I just don't know if I'll get to it. But the best I can remember, those were sort of the ways I approached it. What bait were we catching Vimba on? What did I catch Vimba on? What was the Vimba bait, y'all? I can't even remember. It's so weird how, like, when the afternoon sun is coming in from this window over here, my chroma needs to be adjusted. That's better. But as soon as that light is gone, that adjustment will need to be undone. But we'll make it work for now. All right. Old school silver bream existed. Yes, so true. So true. Cole says, I might be considered old school. I've played since the time Corey was released, but I had 2 years and something off. Okay, I don't remember when Corey was released, so you're older than I am. When I started playing, they were gearing up to release Sura. Sura came out when I was still too low a level to go to Sura. Are saith good fish? Yes. And if your bait harvesting is high enough and the saith is small enough, you want to turn it into bait. You left in return? Boog, there you go. Nightcrawler, that was the bait? Okay, thank y'all. I've done both 2-to-1 bite rate on float, and bigger seems like 1 float. Redworm, 2 boilie is the play. Yeah, that sounds right. I just immediately got it when I put redworm, whatever size hook on feeder. Okay, Saran says Murica Jake. Yeah, so Murica Jake, I know he is old school, but like he came years after what I think of as old school in a sense, but I know what you mean. He was such a big part of this community for a long time and still is, but I mean, for a while he streamed this game so much. Every day, hours. He was just a big part of the content creation community. Let's see, who else are you saying? Bleacher, Undead Samurai. Yeah, those guys were... now, Bleacher's older school. Big Jock, older school for sure. Kilted Jock, older school for sure. Yeah, it's kind of a mix to me of like old school, but like mid old school versus way back old school. Undead Samurai, not as old, but as far as my awareness, but a huge person in the community for a long time. Nightcrawler size 12 hooks. That sounds good. I think I used 10, but I mean, either way. You need method feeders. Middle school. Is that right, Renzi? I'm not even sure. He's been playing for 2 years or so. America Jake used to watch all his videos. Jake is definitely old school. You watched him in 2017. I just checked. I started in 2018. Is that old school? As far as I'm concerned, that is definitely old school. Definitely old school. So you watched America Jake play Russian Fishing 4 in 2017, Potato? See, that blows my mind if that's true. I guess, I must just not be remembering right. Is there a way we can figure this out? I don't even know how to go about trying to figure this out. There's going to be somebody in chat right now who's smarter than I am that's going to get an exact date on America Jake's first stream in RF4, but I'm not going to worry about it. I can live without that information. If somebody else has it at their fingertips, that'd be great, but his stream got you into RF4. I went on a charter trip a few years ago with Jake's parents. No way! They used to run charters out of Pensacola Beach. That's amazing, Lane. I had no idea. Jake is like a semi-pro or pro bass fisherman, right? Desperados, I posted Discord under General Vimba Spot. Works very well. Nice. Thank you. Okay, that fish like just dropped off or something? Gizmo just got another Kohaku. Or no, actually that one's been on board for a while. He took a hiatus for 2 years in 2019. You started in 1819, Cole? Dream Trip. Oh, yeah, I remember Dream Trip. Used to watch him a ton. Dream Trip started, at least, I don't know what Dream Trip did like long time before, but right before RF4, Dream Trip was doing that that soccer or football, whatever you call it, simulation game. And then somehow he found RF4 and like all of a sudden showed up and was streaming all the time. Again, in my mind, that's not like fully old school because I had already been playing for a while. I remember when Dream showed up. Do you know what I mean? Like somehow in my mind, I just have these two different categories. The sub is a premium feature. Remember Dartak? That name is familiar, but I can't picture who that is. Football Manager, yes. Oh, is he mostly doing that again now? Okay, interesting. Thanks, Bug. I have never played that game. It's fascinating, but I guess I'm just not into that sport like as much as some people would be, I guess. But oh yeah, yeah. Mr. Crossy's old school in my mind. My earliest memories of RF4, Mr. Crossy was around. Okie dokie, yes. Lane says, I remember Crossy. I loved Crossy, yeah. And he did, it was interesting. He would do a combination of streaming RF4, but also streaming IRL fishing. You don't see your foams on the rod setup. Not sure what you mean. Foams are a jig, so you have to put the jig rig on to use those, if that's what you mean. Yeah, so Frosty Bite, you definitely started playing before me because when I started playing, I'm pretty sure the English server, the translated English server, had been out for like 6 months or something. His in real life fishing was cool with the wheelchair and all, for sure, Lane. I can actually win a UL reel in Mr. Crossy's stream comp. You did win, I got you. Reel is now taken out of the shop. Oh, nice. Which one was it, Arian? He still does RF4 and IRL fish streams. Nice. I haven't seen Mr. Crossy in a while. All right, Meatwood, what's December 2019? Is that when America Jake started? Or is that when you started? $2019 is when you started? Okay. That's awesome. The Trident Shuttle. I don't even remember that. That's awesome, Arian. That's so cool. I wonder what percentage of like active players have that reel. It's got to be tiny. Like micro percent, right? Like 17 people in chat say, oh, I've got it. What rig should I use for carp? I mean, there's lots of options. I use classic hair and classic and pop up. I rotate between those two the most often, at least. That was the reason I started trying to stream fishing, but no one's on the East Coast at sunrise. You just got a 3.7 Bream at 76.65 Volkov. Nice. I don't actually know how to check, Cole. I was trying to figure that out, and I think it's probably easier to check. It's probably easier to check YouTube than it is Twitch. I just don't know. I don't know. America Jake, I don't know if he was ever like as committed to YouTube as he was Twitch. But But again, I could be wrong. I'm trying to search through the people that I follow on Twitch. See if I can find him real quick. Yeah, the cool thing about this spot, like if it's at the right time, you can actually see the carp in the water getting your bait, which is always such a fun activity. Of course, there's Phil. Phil would probably know more than I do, remember better. Pooney, of course, has been around for a while. Do y'all remember 30 Silver? He streamed this for quite a while. Richard Hammer streamed this for about a day and a half. Boy, that was a weird time because he brought his whole like crew with him, who were just like, I mean, he's a pretty decently sized streamer. Anyway, I'm gonna stop looking because I'm just getting distracted. But Panda, yeah, I don't know if he's still streaming. I remember Panda. That's not that long ago. Catch a Fish on August 2018. Oh, nice. So you started on Steam then? Is that what you're saying? Richard Hammond, did you say? I played a few other games with 30 Silver, Fisher Online, etc. I played. What did I play with 30 Silver one time? That shooter where it was like a mix of PvE and PvP, had a lot of like cowboy type weapons, but it also had like this creepy vibe. I can't remember the name of it. Yes, that's right. Thank y'all. Wrangler, I played that with you as well, didn't I? Didn't we play that together a couple times? Panda just disappeared? Really? I don't know. Really? He got ill? Oh no. The problem with this spot at night is it turns into a mirror fest. I mean, it's not a problem, but it's just kind of the facts. Hello to you too, MTK. Happy to be killed? Yes, something like that. Yes, there was someone. Yes. That is close, Arian. Yeah. I don't know if that's exactly what his name was. There was a number 2 in there, I think, right? There it is. What's up, Zigga? "13 depths on float." See if you can figure it out. Nice. It's going to be 18 centimeter depth, I think. Do you know the bleak spot or a bleak spot? That's only my second one ever, Gizmo. It's only my second one ever. JDM! In-game chat, the one I'm in is called MDawg Stream, I think. Something like that. Yeah, MDawg Stream. It's the second one. This lake dies hard at me at night for me. I get a lot of mirrors at night, I guess. Some dinks if I'm in the right spot with the right bait. Hey, you know what I haven't caught in forever is the Super Freaks. What do we got to do? Throw Tootie in there again? They used to be such a big part of this when the map first came out for me. And now they're just MIA. You've seen in the cant on the left side of the campfire? F1s are here on cream. Oh, nice. Shocker, it's a mirror carp. Tootie's very slow, but you did get a... Okay, so they still like the Tootie. Is that what you're saying, Gizmo? You finally got your F1 trophy at the bucket? Oh, nice. Here's a Dinks. At least it's the Dinks variety of... Oh, it's another linear. Wow. The linears seem really active out here right now. 2 fish in 30 minutes. Eee, I think it was just a pity catch. How long has it been since I've seen a Super Freak, though? It's weird. They're very particular about their baits, apparently. I still remember one of this guy's comps. A dude joined, someone checked his profile. He had 123 broken reels. Wow. Let's hope those were free ones. Dinks linear. You've caught 2 Super Freaks at 56.50 on blackberry mulberry. Okay, so maybe just like more traditional fruit flavors or something. You broke 2 ultralight rods yesterday. Yikes, that is expensive. Wait. This name rings a bell. Oh, man. Big Dog Patton, congratulations for being finished from the anniversary challenge. I know that feels good. Ooh, yeah, Super Freak. Every time you catch a Super Freak, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that's a great idea. The Super 7 reel? So it's an 8,000. So spool side's going to be good. Not top of the line, but good. It's got max drag of 18. That's pretty high, good max drag. I think it looks cool. I like the look of it. I mean, it's not something you're going to be like, oh man, my RF4 experience is not complete because I never got that Natura 8000 Super 7, but Man, there's a couple of videos that almost make themselves. I've got to work on it. I'm still with the Tagara's 10K. Nice. You haven't seen normal leathers here at Copper at all? Yo, Ren's got an orangey. The Natura upgrades. Tagara 10K are good if you're not going for Sturge or Cats. Upgrade to Venga once you're ready for those. Imagine having that vintage setup, like if you were really like low enough level to be fishing Belaya. You'd be pretty stoked. F1, nice. All right, let me go grab a different beverage and a quick bio break before we get towards the end of this comp. Another linear. Guys, the Dinks linear, they're just here. If for some reason you're really wanting a Dinks linear in your life, I would suggest coming here. Be right back. I'm going to mute myself just for a minute here, guys, while I'm eating a little snack. Oh, third black carp ever. Yotsushiro. This spot is like awesome. Now, this is not a money-making. This is not like you're making all the silver in the world. It's also a chill bite rate, but the percentage of interesting fish I'm catching in this location is off the chart. Desperados, do you think that that's actually worth doing, though? I've been leaning towards just using the basic starter stuff on Belaya in that series, because it's not like you can use it at Corey. It's not like you can use it at Volca. I feel like it's so limiting. It's just a lot of silver at that level to spend, unless you just know I am primarily doing spin fishing and I want to really invest in Belaya. I don't know, you know? Yo, see you next time, Big Dog Patton. Yo, Bon, I'm doing well. How are you doing? You can use it later on Tunguska. Yeah, that's true. That's just a long way down the line. I'm just trying to think about the average player. Does the average player need to spend 1,000 silver at level whatever to try to fish at Belaya? Unless they just know that that's what they want to really focus on or whatever. I think it also just depends on how much is Belaya going off. Sometimes Belaya is good enough that you make 1,000 silver. It's like you'll get the money back. Sometimes it's not worth that. I don't know. It's tough. Notice I just changed the clip on top of the screen. I'm actually at 7 and 8 meter clip right here. So Belaya is dead for you right now. That's no fun. Deadheads, you had an 18.6 yacht Sushiro. That's amazing. And it was right here, huh? That's awesome. Yeah, this spot's been pretty interesting for me. You sent the message, okay, I started it at 1640. Arian says, even today you can make 150 to 200 per hour. It was much better a few years back. I mean, it's got a lot more, to me, it's a lot more variable than that. Like some weeks are better than other weeks. Some months are better than other months. You know what I mean? Like just back and forth. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I missed out on that. I don't remember ever bottom fishing for browns with grasshoppers. I've done it float once or twice maybe, but that's cool. Whew. That's how you caught your chub? Wow, that's amazing. On float, grasshoppers, crickets is sometimes good at Belite? Yeah, I think so too. 350 in 30 minutes seems good. You talking about for Norway? Yeah, that's good. I got the chub bottom fishing with the grasshoppers too. Just Rins comes in with a late orangey. Like it. GG everybody, that was fun. What a weird comp, but what a fun comp. You just unlocked bear? Nice. Alright, what are we going to do next? What do we want to do next here, folks? We need to start one. If we're going to do just one more comp, that's fine. If we're going to try to do an hour one and a half hour one, we need to start them very quickly because I'm going to be falling asleep before you know it. Not really falling asleep, but like ready to chillax. Who was it that, is it hard to unlock Norway Sea? I mean, it's a grind. Who was it that was low enough level they were going to try to float fish? By the way, Left for Mushy, welcome to stream. You don't think any beluga is modifiable. Oh, interesting. Who was it that was going to try float fishing for the first time? Are you still around? Are you still wanting to... Yo, Boog! 10 community subs? You have gifted 40 subs to this channel now, Boog. Holy cow. Yo, JDM, thanks for the follow. Was it you, Johnny? I think it was you. Are you wanting to do the comp or no? Does anybody, I mean, is it a big deal? Is the bleak comp a big deal? I'm trying to figure out if we just skip that and do the Tench Bear. But I don't want to do that if it's a big deal to somebody. Thank you so much, Boog. If you had your heart set on bleak comp, now's the time to speak up. Again, I do not want to hurt your heart. If not, we may just go Tench it Bear. Tench is good for you? Okay, cool. All right, let's do it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Tweeb, honestly, if it was earlier in the day, I'd be like, let's knock out a 30-minute bleak comp. But it's just so late in the day, which means we'd have to wait for the next morning. And then if I'm still going to do a Tench comp, I just don't know if I have time for all that. All right, executive decision. Let's do... This is a good time to stop fishing here because it'll be a little slow in the afternoon in this spot especially. How long are you talking at, man? And before we start the bear comp, is that what you mean? I don't mind waiting a little bit. Just kind of tell me how long you mean. Wrangler. Oh, Atman, are you the one that was catching the huge, the huge orangey that was running on you? You don't have to chat if you are. I want you to focus on the fish. Wait, what just happened? Yo. Oh, Boog, that's so cool. Thank you. All right, we're at lucky 114. All right, thanks, Tweeb. Appreciate it. 2 back-to-back got away hits when it floats. Hates when it floats? Hits when it floats? That's one thing that's nice about float fishing for bleak. If it's a bleak, it probably isn't going to nibble a whole lot. It just kind of takes it down. Is this spot hotter than 50-30? It's not hotter. It's actually much slower, but you're getting rarer fish. Yo, I mean, we could not be any closer on this F1 cafe order. Holy cow. Wait. How many pieces? Why isn't this working? There it goes. 71 silver. We didn't have eyed. And we didn't have enough of that stuff. Yo, Cole, do you need me to post something for you? 92 silver for that Kohaku and 86 for the Yacht Sushiro. I know it's a shortcut, so I won't do it, but it's so tempting to just like put this up on the wall, not worry about trying to get trophy, but I won't do it. Yo, 850. How much time was that? Hour and 36 minutes, 850. Wow. See, that's great. You're maximizing silver and you're minimizing how much you're spending on PVA, bait, on how much you're spending on repairs, because you're catching a much higher percentage of valuable fish. It's kind of interesting. Now, it's not as fun if you like bite rate, but All right, what were you? I just don't know what you were trying to. If it helps, I can't see it. It just shows up as stars when you try to post a link. When anybody does, fishing at Copper also feels like you're spending less time. Oh, it's awesome, Renzi. I agree. Copper is the kind of place that you could just kind of. It's just satisfying. You just hang out and fish. If you whisper it to me, though, I can post it for you. All right, let me see really quick what the most recent thing is saying about Bear. I saw it earlier. I just want to look at it again. See if it looks like something I want to try. I know they were using algae, right? I want to use a variety of baits. I don't think I want to just use algae, but we can have algae on there for sure. Okay, this was... Look at that black carp trophy. That is awesome. Now, it's these days, there is just so much good fishing in this game. You can pretty much not get bored. Alright, so they're using that algae. You would I bet you would win a 19 kilo orangey. That's amazing. Nice fish, Hat Man. That's awesome. How much is that sucker worth? A 12 kilo orangey? The 7 extra task? Well, this no longer works for me, so... I don't know, Dan. Alright. Let's just switch this to loop rig. And what do y'all think? Algae, cheese. I actually might use ground bait instead of PVA. Nah, let's do PVA, I guess. Algae and cheese, maybe? We could do algae, cheese, and the high level one. Algae, cheese, and the high level one. I think that's what we'll do. Crayfish tails. 145 silver. Nice. You got 93 for yours, Cole? Nice. Royal Picker or another Cold Stream? Yeah, I don't know. You go either way there, Dan. I mean, I kind of like for mine to match. So if you're putting a set together, it'd be hard for me to do a different one if you already like the Cold Stream. But, I mean, that's obviously it's up to you. I don't know. 55, 31, 17, huh? We have definitely fished this spot before. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start sign-ups to the comp in case anybody wants to join me for Tench here. I think that's a good call, Dan. I like that. I like that call. Alright, let's do total weight. We haven't done a total weight comp in a while. Let's do total weight of tench. And we'll do 1 in-game hour, any rod type, and we'll call it total tench. Yeah, oh, I'm fine. I can wait. I can wait. I can wait. Y'all do your thing. I'm just going to get set up, start testing the waters so they, See how things are going down here. We'll start when you're ready. All right, people can join now. All right. You know what? I don't love that. Oops. I think something like that. How close are we? I'm sitting here thinking like, you know what? This is bare. I don't know that I actually want to fish too much more than an hour here in this spot, so maybe I do wait for people before casting in, or at least close. Bear has no shop. No, it does not, Atman. Sick, I was casting just to the right off the end of the dock. What if we did this? What would this look like? This is getting fancy here, boys, but we're going to get a little fancy. Now, is this doable? Heck yeah. All the info. I'll also, and you know, next stream I'm going to create a third line. And I'm going to have like instructions on how to balance your checkbook, your checking account. All right. How close are we to being ready? 9 silver from the 3,000 Adriatica? That's awesome. Is anybody still needing me to wait for them? Renzi says coming now. Okay. We'll wait for Renz. All right, I think the sun's gone down enough that I can change this back to this. Not completely, but it's getting there. I think that's fine. All right, we have Renz. Is anybody else we're waiting on? Anybody else we're waiting on? We're about to start. Is everybody good? 3, 2, 1. I did that backwards. 3, 2. All right. Good luck. Have fun. All the things. You've never fished a spot with it. The thing about bear is we're probably not getting spooled. I think 100 meters is more than enough to not get spooled as long as you're a little agile, right? Does Tench care for leader? Not sure. I think you're fine on I don't know. They may have some influence. You certainly catch lots of random Tench even at 31 meter leader, kilo leader or whatever, but all right. So, sick. I was at, you may already know this, 7 and 8 meter clip from that spot where all the rare carp were coming out. Hey, there's a 1.6 kilo Tench for Tet. Either way, grats on the first Tench of the comp. Remember, this is total weight. Doesn't matter who has the largest. It's who catches the most. That's you, Arian? Gotcha. So do you pronounce it longy or shorty? Because I just realized that shorty, it's kind of embarrassing to, yeah, I don't know. It just depends on exactly how you say it. All right, Gunny gets the next Tench. And RP gets the third Tench. So Tenches are coming out for some folks. Has anybody doubled up yet? No, everybody's just got one that has gotten one. No, not straight to the right, more diagonal to the right. Yo, thanks, Tweeb. You're at Winding. All the comps are in Russian or Chinese. Okay, now they're really coming in. Danik has a 2.6 Tench. Very nice. All right, first fish on cheese is very small. It's a roach. All right, we're gonna have to watch this. Might be worth actually going up on hook size for the cheese rod because of roach. I like our hook size in general for Tench, but we do want to try to cancel out roach bite if possible. That's a chub, isn't it? Since when have chub started going crazy for crayfish? All right, looks like all three of my setups. Ooh, that bite has not set in yet. I might have messed it up. So scratch that. Yeah, okay, that's another common roach on cheese. So we're gonna try to get out of roach range here. You know what? Here we are at bear. Let's throw an old school hook out there. Nobody will be expecting this. This is gonna catch them all off guard. They're not gonna even know what hit them. Did we get our first Tench here? Or did we get another chub or something? Oh, we got a big 440 gram tench. Yeah, chub definitely will like cheese, right? But crayfish tail is a bit of a surprise for me. You're getting roach on size 1 hooks too? Uh-oh. Yo, what's up, Lindsay? I'm at this spot and have been snagging some large tench. Nice, that's what I need right now. So excited that you're getting that reel, Johnny. That's a nice reel for where you're at in the game. So right now, the number one place has 2.668 kilos of tench, and that's Dan. Gizmo's in second with just over 2, and Gunny's in third with just under 2. Yeah, we've gone roach, chub, roach, tench at the moment. You've gotten a few goldies. Wow. So if somebody's wanting to finish that challenge still, they should probably just message you. It was on the recommendation on my guide. Interesting. I wonder which guide that is. How old is that guide? Nothing against the Adriatica reel. I just don't remember how long ago it was that I said that. You've had mid-morning bites on the golden tench? Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know. I think I need to recast this first one. We'll give it a little bit longer, but I messed that bite up royally. Oh, Jane got an FGA. Some people are just really racking up the tench right now. Wait, how big was... Oh, 3.5. Wow. Arian, good job. Either 2022 or 2023. Nice. Gotcha. So, I don't know if you're following along with my current guide, but it has been interesting trying to think through all that again. Would I still recommend that? I guess if you're not doing trips and you don't want to wait as long, it's so tempting to skip that reel and go straight to the like Saber 60 or something, according to how long you're willing to wait. Some people would say skip that reel and go all the way to HSVs, but that is a long time to save, and if you're brand new to the game, that's probably not a fun approach. But I'm just thinking about, I don't know. In the grand scheme of things, get one of them, test it out, see if you like it. It's honestly not that much silver compared to what you're going to end up making if you stay with the game. But in the current series I'm doing, I upgraded the Lacertes because it only costs like 17 silver. And so they are now strong enough that, like Bream and smaller, I'm set, you know. But if you're trying to get to that next step, I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, I think that's the right approach. That's what I've learned from these 2 trips on this leveling experiment is try to get jigging unlocked before Norway if you can, and try to get carp fishing rigs unlocked before copper. Is float fishing really good at Cory these days? See, with new Cory, there's a lot I probably haven't learned in terms of like ways to make silver at Cory. All right, we are hoping this is a late evening tench. And it is. At least we're not quite as far down the list, hopefully. You're getting spooled on 2 rods. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, just remember, Johnny. I think carp rods are great. Fortuna carp rods are. You'll never regret having those. Just remember that at this point, it is a little different, just because you can't use them at copper. But you can use them everywhere else, and you'll catch a ton of really nice carp at Old Berg, Bear, and Amber without having to worry about that. A 40-kilo grass carp, yeah, that'll be painful. Double figure grass carp on Lacerti at Old Berg used to be a rite of passage. True, although those old Lacertes were stronger than the new ones. Not that much stronger, though. You're so pumped for bear for carp. I think I did a what you need to fish at for carp at bear video a long time ago, but I probably landed on HSVs. I probably said you can do it with Saber 60s, but you're gonna hate some of the hookups. But with HSVs, you're golden. It's like perfect for bear. The 3000, yeah. Are you streaming RF4, Johnny? I'm loving that we're getting some fish like jumping out of the water in this spot. Very cool. Y'all see that fish right up there? Like, ooh, we actually might have a fish on. Is that why I'm seeing that fish do that? Because it's hooked into this crayfish tail? The chub are just taking over right now. I'd say that probably is what that was. Your 13 kilo common on Lucerdi is still haunting you as your riskiest catch? Wow. Not that I'm hoping to start soon. I'm having internet issues. Oh, that's too bad. 3 laps around Oldberg for a 5 kilo grass carp. Those were the good old days. Funny. That's funny. How's it going, Rich? I don't know that I think this fish we're catching in the middle of the night is going to be a tench. I mean, it's 1:36 in the morning. Oh my goodness, the chub here are really, really active. Kelly had a funny little fight. Was this on Oldberg? Love my mostly risky is a 28 Cory char on 5 kilo ultralight. Yeah, that's a cool one, Lindsay. All good, thank you. Just trying a buffalo spot on tuba. How is it, Rich? I haven't done the buffalo recently, even though it's looked like they've been terrific lately. Kelly says my riskiest catch was terrible, a memory I am cursed to forever remember. On the starter feeder setup. Uh-oh. I know where to go for next comp for chubs. Yeah, that's true. Wow, 7.6 and 6.3 on the tench. Let's see, crayfish tail. Oh, I wonder if I'm curious. Maybe they'll tell us after the comp is over what they're catching the tench on. It'd be cool if it was like, especially if it's something without that's not crayfish tail. Oh. 24 kilo grass carp on the starter feeder. That's awful. I bet that was miserable. I've had them in the pond the last few day or two, but seeing post on VK and Facebook got 117, 101 that black buffalo are coming out. That's so fun when both are coming out. You ran around the whole map. You got your steps in for that day. It was a 2-hour fight. Wow. That is amazing. Did somebody trick you into like throwing potatoes in there? Or was it on just some random like bream bait or something? If it was grass carp, I mean, it could have been cheese. It could have been any numbers of things, I guess, but... Night crawlers. Oh, yeah. And that's no fault of yours. A lot of people have gone down that path. You just got really unlucky. Telling new players to use potatoes on Berg is the most evil thing on earth. Yeah, what I run into is new players who just want to catch carp so badly, they don't care that it's a bad idea. And I'm always like, well, at least if you know what you're getting into, then go forth and have fun. Oh, I would love it if I caught a Yatsushiro. That would be amazing. tell you what's been really slow for me so far is my one line with algae on it. But that's the bait that I saw on VK where I think somebody had a trophy tench and some nice golden tench here. Yo, Bruzlock, how's it going? All right, this is cheese again. So let's see, 337. Probably is a tench. Hopefully the roach aren't awake yet. I think there's a fish on there. If there is, though, it's small, or it's probably a roach because it's not going anywhere. I'm going to pick it up. It's a roach, y'all. It's got to be, right? It's just on the line that didn't go anywhere. Look at that roach. Oh, my goodness. That's a roach and a half, by the way. That's a roach and a half. You know what's unfortunate? And I guess this is where doing a 3 species thing would have been fun. Is we should have had golden tench in here so we could at least see if somebody caught one. Oh my goodness. These chub. Just using up old PVA, folks. My 16, let's see, Boog's at 16 grass carp on starter feeder was caught on garlic dough. Yeah, they'll eat anything. That's right, Boog. That's totally true. 5 in-game hours till golden tench bites hit. Okay, so about 9. You got 1.3 roach. Nice. So you got a trophy as well? All right, it's jumping again. It's got to be another chub, right? Yo, we have mastered the chub. And we don't want to, especially not on this bait. I think I'm going to not use that PVA. Oh my goodness, Gizmo. Alright, we can take off the PVA because we have now switched to a different PVA and it's just not that exciting. Frogs are out. Gizmo knows something we don't. Yes, Gizmo's locked in to maybe black currant. What's the secret? Honey dough? I'm trying to think of what's going to be the secret here. Gizmo is using one bait, and it is absolutely destroying tench right now. There's no chance it's algae. It's not cheese. It could be crayfish tails, but I bet Gizmo's not using crayfish tails. I bet Gizmo's using honey dough. That's my guess. Dan says honey dough as well. Wait, what does sweet corn mean? You mean just like corn, like regular corn? Is that the secret? Or is it boilies? Sweet corn boilies. And if it's sweet corn boilies, is it, it's got to be smaller size. 14 size? Sinking, I guess? I don't know. Six trophy chain at bucket spot? Is Gizmo still just like mopping the floor with Tinch? Oh my goodness, 21 kilos of Tinch, Gizmo. Artificial corn? All right. It can't be corn. It's gotta be corn boilies, right? I mean, I'm throwing corn in just in case, but I don't. That's not the answer, right, Gizmo? I mean, we're late enough in the comp. You can tell me the answer. Just kidding. You don't have to tell us the answer, but I am really curious. 3 rare trophies in 30 minutes at Bucket. We've been taken to tent school by Gizmo. I totally agree with that. You're right, Boog. Yo. What you meant to say, Jane, was congrats, congrats, Gizmo. You're doing great. What bait is getting 3 rare trophies? I don't think that's going to be knowable if he's just seeing different things pop up in chat. But I could be wrong. Maybe they're talking about it in chat? I don't know. Gizmo, put me on the common barbel, please. Yeah, that's a good request. It's caramel. Nice. Caramel and cream. Oh, this is going to be another roach, guys. We might have to come off the cheese as well. I think I'm gonna. It's another roach. I think I'm gonna try honey dough here because I think honey dough is what they're using, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Honey dough is usually a really good tench bait for natural baits, but it just depends on what the current palette is like for these bear tench. It's golden tench time. Come on. Don't even mention barbel. Well, this is where a filter is nice. A filter, even if you recognize, no, this is my true emotion, that doesn't mean anyone else needs to hear about it, you know? You can just keep that one to yourself. I put corn in, I start getting carp. No tench. All right, first fish on honey dough is swimming for the shore like crazy. It's like right here in front of us. Golden tench time. Good thing we put honey dough on. You were right, Lindsay. Yo, Vision! Welcome back. Yo, algae's so slow. Holy cow, dude. Algae's so slow, we were still using PVA from like 3 PVA recipes ago on that rod. I've been sitting on that algae rod for 30 minutes. The PVA I've got on is this. I just got in the way more. I'll just get out of the way more. Okay, I see how silent you've been over here, Gizmo. Just very silent, waiting patiently, watching how everyone sends you praise. I mean, how long had it been since Gizmo had said something? I know Gizmo is like constantly catching fish, but I don't think Gizmo has said something in chat in like 30 minutes. It's hard to catch that many tench. It's a lot of work. You work up a sweat. Yo, you just caught a 20-kilo grass carp? Wow. All right, corn. Corn bite number 2. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Okay, corn is not the answer. Corn is not the answer. Not the answer. Honey dough is the answer. Or it's a boilie, but it's either honey dough or a boilie, right? Right, chat? Oh, look at this. Crucian. Golden Tench summons Gizmo. Ooh, we caught a second fish on algae. If this is a tench, it's a nice one. Spoilers, if this is a tench, it's a nice one. But guess what else likes algae? Grass carp, black carp, common carp. It's common carp. Mirror carp. Anything carp. Okay, Lindsay says, I bet it's the cranberry red artificial corn. Here a carp, there a carp, everywhere a carp, carp. What's up, Mystic? Cranberry red artificial corn, really? Now that would be interesting. Gizmo's using 1s and 1/0. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. Alright, I don't think the answer is honey dough anymore. Wait, what did you say it was? Hold on. Cranberry red or something like that? Come on. Alright. Alright. Wait, rig is not assembled. Oh yeah, I guess it does need a... It does need one of these, doesn't it? I'll try anything at this point. Including cranberry red. You looked at the weekly list? Ah, okay. Cool. I wish I could look at the weekly list. That function no longer works for me. Packet loss, apparently. I still need to call my ISP about that. I hope you have a permit for 20 plus kilos of tench. Yeah, that's a good point. $17 clip. $7 clip. Dang. Talking about what's a decent 40,000 silver heavy reel? What would I get if I had 40,000 silver to go spend at the store? Is that what you're asking me? Hold on, about to tell you. If I had 40,000 silver, what would I buy? Looks like I would buy a California 40. Nope, just kidding. That's what I would not buy. It's one of the worst reels. I think that's why it's in red, maybe? I don't know. Hold on, still looking. You could save a little more and get the Albacore 20 for 44,479. I think most people's answers, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but most people's answers would be the Taiga LTD C42S. You can get that for just under 43,000. I think that's your answer. Well, is it more powerful than your Goliath? Well, it's got a mech weight of like 274 kilos. The rated drag is 24. What's your Goliath's rated drag? It also has a spool size of too high to count. It's just like a really good budget in-game Norway reel. It's not necessarily as good as the actual like the big boys, but if you don't want to spend twice that, or not twice that, but 150% of that, then it's a pretty good option from what I hear. I've not used it, but that's what I hear. Hey! We catch roach no matter what. At least we're not catching chub anymore. You got a 7.5 barbel? Dag. The problem is, even if other people are doing well, which clearly they are, you're running out of time and you're running out of tench time. You'll have one more like possibility for a couple, 3, 4 tench maybe in the evening, but that's going to be it. 70K too much to save, but 40 to 45 is your limit. There you go. Did you get it here, plugs? IP on plugs, did you get it in this spot? Some folks are needing to go for that particular fish. On cheese, there you go. If this is a tench, it's a beautiful one, but I'd say this is a carp again. Oh, it is a tench! Hey, we might have discovered the secret. You might have been right about the secret. That was on cranberry. That was on cranberry. I wonder if cranberry kills your golden tench chance, or if you could still just, you know, possibly get a golden tench on cranberry as well. Ooh, that's the first grass carp I've seen today. $300 silver? That's awesome, Gizmo. Are you going to tell us your bait when we finish this comp? What's the worst fish in game? Like, is that a question? Are you making a statement? Have you already chosen one? Worst fish in game. I'm going to go with... Oh, the grass carp? Oh, not a chance. Come on. Renzi. I get what you're saying, though. If you're not prepared for it or if you're fishing for other stuff, the grass carp can totally be brutal. I agree with that. Perch? Yeah, perch is a good answer, too. All right. What's on algae this time? Whatever it is, it's not good enough to not... Oh, never mind. That's at least a little interesting. A little black carp. I'll throw it back in one more time. I was going to take it off because, let's be honest, algae is, you know, a finite bait, but Baltic sturgeon, yeah, it's like that's what I'm thinking. One of those big fish that's not worth anything. It's a guppy black. That's all right. Oh, did you, Renz? That's nice. 11 kilo black carp. That's another level. They do low-level bully people. That's true, Dan. The basking shark? You've got a point. The cusk? Poor cusk. What did the cusk ever do to us? Oh yeah, pikes, another fish. It's funny how, I mean, it's kind of the same thing with grass carp and black carp. It's like another fish, if you're not ready for a pike, it totally sucks. If you're ready for it and you want it, it's awesome. Yeah, pike is really good silver. It can just like ruin your day and your favorite lure at an early level. It can be pretty disruptive. Timon, yes, that's another good one if you're not ready for it. Asp? I mean, how many people have gotten wrecked at winding at level 7 on an asp? So annoying to reel in with heavy combos. You just got 3 black carp in a row. I think I might have something on. It's nibbling like a carp. Chub low level. Pike is your hate fish. Pain in the asp. Yeah, this probably is another carp, but is it grass or black? Grass. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe it is a good black carp spot. I think there is a VK post about a black carp trophy right now. Pretty recent. Yeah, I really have... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Gizmo is using. I'm just really not sure. You think honey dough and basic tench mix? That'd be a good guess. Yeah, I'm not so sure anymore. I just don't know. I put honey dough in for a while, and it just, I don't know. I'm not sure it felt like that's what was producing all those tench, but I could be wrong. This spot was almost always a grass carp trophy spot. Yo, what's up, Timmy? Yes, let's don't lose our nerve. I like that. I mean, it's been fine. We got a gold and we got a black carp. It's always fun. Always fun at Bear. When I was trying for golden tinge, I was getting load out with that combo at other spot. Oh, thanks, Timmy. That has been so fun to make those. For sure. More will be coming. The 44 spot. I remember that spot. It's been a minute for me since I fished there, but... You want them longer? What do you mean by longer? Like, I did do one that was a little longer, right? I think I can do a longer one, though, because there's so much room for fish in the boat. And if my reel's not bugged anymore, where I have to keep leaving and repairing, then I can probably do it. Oh, that'd be awesome, Dan. That's what I'm really hoping to work on after stream is another trolling the Japanese ocean video. Clupanella comp tomorrow. That's funny. All right, what is this on? Cranberry? So this probably got to be grass carp, right? Test out perking. I did do a little perking because of the some of the missions have you do that. It's actually been really cool. I'm glad they have the mission system on this map because it forces you to fish in some different ways and you learn some cool things. You know, trolling is by far like what I enjoy the most, but I'm realizing there's some other ways to approach things on that map that's pretty neat. Chafer larva mandatory for barbel on bear at the moment? Yo, that's a great question, dudes. I haven't targeted barbel recently. I don't know that mandatory, but that is what I caught mine on back when the challenges first came out. There's definitely stuff to try out. Yeah, I don't even know how to try the grouper. I'm actually hoping that one of the later, is there anything else corn-wise that might work, by the way? Maybe just natural flavor red. At this point, I'll try anything. One of the later missions might show you how to catch a grouper. Crab corn? Oh, yeah, true. For Tinch. Yeah, duh. Bojangles. He was fishing for them before release. You could check it out. Spot suggestion. Yeah, that's a good point, Gizmo. Mr. Bojangles. Mirror, mirror on the wall. We should put crab on before we fall. Okay. Okay. Tooties on the weekly for Tinch? Interesting. Interesting. What if I catch a super freak on accident? 3,000 gram max test on the Poseidon Ultra. You have a grass biting for about 5 minutes. That's funny. I burned through 70 chafers trying to complete the challenge. Caught loads, not one over 4 kilo. Finally 7 kilo on Nightcrawler. Oh, okay. There you go. So what? Nightcrawler, cheese, the crawfish type boilie probably. Those are some non-chafer options, I would think. This is the barbel we're talking about. I always forget about the wheat seed. Good call, Bruzlock. I forget about wheat. Yes, try wheat seeds. Yeah, I had some on wheat. I ended up catching the biggest one on chafer, but wheat is a good one. So this comp's going to end like right before the night tench come in, or right at the same time that they are coming in, I guess. They should be coming in right now, actually. All right, first fish on the non-flavored red corn. This is not the droid we're after. Wait, what'd we say, Tootie? Oh, Mystic, I love it. I love it. But, it, you know, you feel a little bit weird because it's like, it's not priced in a friendly way. It's such a grindy mess to get to level 83 unless you've been playing the game for like a decade. So part of you hates to say, yes, I'm loving it, but yes, I'm loving it, you know? It's just a limited thing. Like, even if I fish like crazy, I'm not going to be level 83 when my pass runs out. So it's like, it's a temporary thing. It's whatever, but it's so fun. Okay, so what I did was algae, castor, and cheese. Castor and algae were doing fine, but too much chub on cheese, so I switched to honey. In a few hours, castor started pulling only roach, and honey was too much of crucian intent, so I switched to all algae. For the last 12 hours, I stuck to that only on 1s and 1/0 hooks. Cool, Gizmo. Thanks for sharing. And when you say honey, you mean honey dough, right? Atman says, I had 3 algae, like 1 to 2 tench. I would not have come up with castor as a guess. That's interesting. Honey dough. Yo, what's up, Pint? PVA cranberry for bear? I don't even know if I have a cranberry PVA mix in my whole inventory. Oh, looks like I do. All right, so just as you know, this was made on April 4th in 2024. But there is a cranberry mix. Yo, what's up, Riftquake? Long time no see. Not as long as the last time, though. Well, thank you for sharing, Gizmo. That's awesome. And grats on your win, your victory. And GG to everybody. That was fun. This was a fun spot to fish at today. I'm glad we did this. Gizmo it is. Gizmo just like ran away and hid with his 23.5 kilos of tench. Yo, Rift, you don't like it? I'm having so much fun. What do you not like about it? I'll try it. Cranberry worked for me okay without PVA. I want to try it with PVA now. Okay, I gotcha. If you're going for, are you going for tench or not going for tench? If you're going for tench, sometimes I think, I don't know, a more standard tench flavoring might work better. than going all cranberry, but I could be wrong. I feel like you're going to lean into carp. It's kind of what I feel like, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. In real life, squid was good for tench. Interesting. Whoa, there's a tench on crab. Oh, not targeting anything? Oh, yeah, then that could be great. I mean, there's definitely a lot of different carp. We've got mirrors, commons, black, and grass all in this one spot, active right now, along with tench and barbel. So you could have a really good session on something like cranberry. I could see that being good. Had so much potential. UI is way too big. UI is way too big. Is there not a way to limit the UI size? I mean, somebody's got to look into that. That is one of the biggest complaints I see about FP, and it's deserved. It's a humongous UI. It's like you're playing Xbox from across the room, looking at the, big screen TV. Fish fighting mechanics are still the same. Yes and no, but yeah, it still feels like Fishing Planet overall. You did have fun, but it's short-lived. I agree with that. I guess I agree with a lot of what you're saying, but maybe it has to do with expectations. I've been pretty excited. Wait, the most valuable fish we caught was a trophy roach? Okay, that's embarrassing. Considering the other species we were catching? That's amazing. Yo, Zach, oh dude, thanks for the follow. Grats, Gizmo, that's right. I think I made a little more silver. Ooh, you know what, guys? I don't think, and I know there will always be another one. I actually haven't gone and thrown a perch on the wall yet. Sorry, not perch. A roach. Oh, I totally agree. I agree with that, Renzi. I agree with that, Dan. RF4 fish mechanics is so good compared to other fishing games. The whole fishing with a couple of mates on the boat, though, that's awesome. Totally agree. Totally agree. I haven't been able to experience that yet because I don't really have friends, but it seems like it would be really fun. Okay, so imagine this, Dan. You pay AAA price for RF4, and then the whole economy is not quite as grindy. Cool? Cool? Oh, totally, Rift. Totally, I would love that. Yeah, I'm not sure, Gizmo. That might be a good move. Yeah, Spicy. I think they did that. Did discontinue that a while ago. I've got the bigger boat, Rift, if you want me to host. What level are you, Zach? $31? Wait, what are you trying to fish for? Is this for copper or Norway or what are we doing? What's we doing? I mean, I don't remember exact prices of things, so I'm not going to really be able to answer the question anyway, but I'm also just curious, that's sort of a random number, and you're pretty high level. What are you trying to save for? Where are you trying to fish at? Ten trophy catfish? Is that the real story of the copper update? Is how powerful bait fish are now? Wow. Bought ticket to Norway and made the silver. Was only really fishing amber lake last past couple of years. I mean, what level can you go to Norway? I feel like you're at the point where you probably ought to purchase something for Norway. Level 34, you've still got a minute. I don't know. It just depends on what kind of fishing you want to do. Is that right, Rift? Off the key, you're just throwing rough out there? Might have to try that. And rough are not super hard to come by in terms of bait fish. It's not quite bleak, but it's pretty easy. Bought 3-day tickets. I heard it's the best for XP grind on copper. I mean, if you're looking for copper gear, I would just say get a decent feeder and a, I don't know, Avia 6000 or something like that. Not for me, man. I've got to go chillax for a bit. Maybe tomorrow though. All right, let's see. I think I know what time I'm going to be on tomorrow. In case anybody wants the exact times, I'm going to be pretty close to this at least. Is this still correct?
Yeah, I haven't heard back from.
All right, so stream tomorrow will most likely be somewhere around 11 a.m. to, I don't know, 2:45 or 3, something like that. Off the island. Gotcha, Rift. Off the island. You're referring to the old Key Mayfly spot? Yeah. Gotcha. So, rough off the island is doing that good. Burbot at night, I'm guessing, and then predator fish during the day. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, folks, I've got to wrap this up. Oh, not many burbot. That's too bad. What's up, Laza? Just jumping off. I missed the burbot, you know. Trophy Cory Char. That's sick. That's actually sick. I might have to try that. It was fun. Good job, comps today. That was fun. That was fun. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I kind of feel like tomorrow, since I'm only going to probably stream for 3+ hours, I'm kind of thinking we might just chill at Copper tomorrow, but we'll see. We might just have a chill carp stream tomorrow. We'll see how it goes, though. Yo, yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. Y'all are the best. Appreciate all the support, and I wish you the best. Tight lines. Come on now, Cole. Peace out, everybody.